Okay, welcome back to Top Reviews. Today we're doing a review of my toilet. So as you can see, it's your standard white model. We moved into this house about a year ago, so it's seen some heavy use here and there. As you can see, it's your regular American standard. 6 liters per flush, 1 gallon per flush, 1.6 gallons per flush, excuse me. As you can see, your standard double seat. We don't have the cushion model here, as you can see. However, it is just the base porcelain. Due to where we live, we have some hard water stands around the area. Please don't mind those. Lifting up the second, you can see that we have a clear bowl in here, able to receive about, I believe the specs were half of a cubic foot per flush, and we have tested that. I'm not going to tell you how we tested it, but we have, and it seems to hold up to the task. Just in case it doesn't, however, we do have a plunger on hand. You'll always want to have your plunger on hand, just in case you get any toilet messes. We'll be doing a review on this plunger in a later video. That's not necessary at this time. So, continuing. As we can see, fully featured toilet you have here. It is a right-hand flushing model. If you have the flusher, well, excuse me, it's right-hand facing this way. If we have the left-hand facing model, that's your European model. Those aren't sold in America. They're very rare. If you do find one, please contact us. We've been looking very hard for them. We're going to go ahead and lift up the bowl here. So as you can see, we have our actuator, obviously, our floater. That is an aftermarket floater. We put it in after we had some issues with the tank filling. This obviously connects to your valves down here, and you know, these, one thing that I really want to make light of here are these silver trims on this piece. These are actually billet aluminum pieces, of course milled from a single piece of aluminum at a time, so they are very heavy-duty fixtures. They usually come at a premium, but when the toilet came with the house, we were only let. These are obviously aftermarket fittings. They're not your regular fittings. You just have your, you know, your regular plastic fittings. We don't have that here. These are the silver fittings. Don't regularly come on this model, but as you can tell, they are in place. So we're going to go around the toilet a little bit, as you can see here. It's 2 people using this toilet on a pretty regular basis, sometimes 3. We've had no issues again. So let's get into the tests. First, now, you have people coming over for a dinner party, and you know, you're a little bit worried about your white finish getting scratched up here. So obviously you do want to keep it coated with carnauba wax at all times. And you know, before that you might want to spray it down in clay bar, you know, get all the surface contaminants off. So what we're going to do is go ahead here and do the scratch test. So I've got my car keys here. I'm going to go ahead and, so you can see that there. Go ahead and, as you can see, I'm wiping and it's not coming off. So what you're going to want to do if you have guests over for dinner is make sure that they don't try the scratch test with their car keys. Don't try the scratch test. Now, next up, we have the iPhone 6 Plus, which was just released, and as many of you do know, it has had problems with bending. You know, you put it in your pocket, it bends. So, once again, you have foreign people using your toilet, you don't want it to get bent. So I'm going to go ahead, and we're going to try right now. As you can see, I've got the lid up. I'm going to put my knee, prop it up against here like this, and bend it as hard as I can. You can see it flexing a little, but the amazing thing is that this material retains its shape. And as I said before, we do have the silver fittings, which are much more durable. So that's what we have. Just as a flush test, as I put this piece of toilet paper in here, we're going to go ahead and flush it and see how it goes. Alright, well, thank you for tuning into our comprehensive review of my toilet today. This has been Top Reviews. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one. Thanks. Bye.